What's new, crew? If you're new, my name's Cassandra. It is very, well, it's not very early. It's like a little before 9 o'clock. But later tonight, we are going down to my in-laws, and then my husband's uncle is also in Wisconsin for a couple of days, and I have a ton of zucchini I need to process today. So the plan for today is to get all that zucchini in the food processor, shred it down instead of using just like a hand shredder, like a cheese grater to shred my zucchini. Earlier this year I put it through the food processor and more like grated it, and much better. We much prefer that texture. We pretty much only use zucchini in baking, or if I'm making something like a meatloaf or meatballs or something, I'll put some shredded zucchini in those things, but it's pretty much the only way we use it. So having it smaller was a lot better for us. We liked it a lot better. Plan for today is to shred up, I think I have like 10 or 12 zucchinis. We're gonna get all those shredded, and then I have a couple different baking projects I want to do with the zucchini today. 3 different recipes I know I want to try to get done today. So I'm gonna pull some bananas out of my freezer. I want to do a banana zucchini muffin for the kids for the week, also for my husband to bring to work with him, snacks, things like that. I have an apple spiced zucchini cake I want to make. That is a family favorite. And I think I might make just like a typical zucchini bread or something, double the recipe, and hand those off to people. So they have a whole bunch of canned goods they want me to come pick up. They are also avid canners. So as a little thank you, I will take some of their extra canned goods that they just don't need, and I will hand them some zucchini desserts and some muffins and things so that they can enjoy those as well. So I'm gonna pull my food processor out. We're just gonna start shredding everything. I'll set aside all the zucchini I need for my recipes for today, and everything else I'm going to process into Ziploc bags and put in the freezer for use throughout the winter. So let's go ahead and kind of start shredding the zucchinis this morning. I started doing this year that I hadn't done in previous years when processing my zucchini was actually straining it. So I just have this big inside pot from a steamer, and I'm going to dump all of my zucchini into this and just set this in the sink so that the extra water from the zucchini can drain out. I was shocked at how much water actually came out of my zucchini when I did this. So now it's something that if I have the time to do, I'm going to take to do from now on, because it just helps so much. So that's what I'm going to do this time as well. Today is such a fun day to do this too, because it feels like a really good fall day. It is supposed to sprinkle pretty much all day today, so not like a really big downpour. I was able to turn my air conditioning off and open up my windows. There's like a really nice cool breeze coming in. Our area is supposed to get kind of like a cold front coming in. Things are just supposed to cool down a little bit. So it's feeling just like the next season, and it's really nice. So it's fun to be in the kitchen just processing things, doing some baking and whatnot today. So I'm excited for today. I think it's gonna be a good one. I don't think I have to worry about dinner tonight, because I'm pretty sure my in-laws said that they were going to feed us and the kids. So I'm just going to spend the day tackling this zucchini, doing a little bit of baking, and school is right around the corner, so I might go ahead and make some extras today. We'll see kind of what the day brings, because I also have laundry I need to rotate today. So there's a couple other things that I'm also hoping to kind of at least start today. So we'll see what today ends up happening, but this is on the top of the list because these zucchinis have been here for probably about 2. So you can see the texture of this, or just the size of it. It's so nice. I really like this food processor. My husband got it for me as a Christmas gift, I think 2 years ago. It's a Ninja. I have it linked down below in the description box for you guys if you're interested in it. How I like to load these for my freezer is I will put about 2 cups or so into a Ziploc sandwich bag, and then I will load all of my smaller sandwich size Ziploc bags full of the actual zucchini into a gallon sized freezer bag. That way there's 2 layers of protection, and it's a lot easier to find these in my freezer looking for a whole block versus a single individual bag of zucchini. It just helps keep things organized, and it helps keep them for a really long time. I've never felt the need to vacuum seal my vegetables. This is how I I've done it and it works really well. I have no issues with this. It holds for about a year. Anything past that, I would say it's not the best, but I think that's kind of typical for freezer foods anyways. So this is how I package them for the freezer. And this day we ended up getting 3 of these gallon-sized bags full of zucchini into the freezer. So we have definitely hit our goal for zucchini for the year. Heading into the actual baking, I have 3 recipes that we're making today. I will have every recipe linked down below. Very easy, very simple, and all of these are delicious. We are starting off with a cinnamon swirl loaf. I have had this on my docket, I think, since last year, but last year was a bad zucchini year, so I never made it. But today was the day. Really great. It was delicious. I've actually had like 3 slices since making this video. It is so good. I 100% will make it again. I think it would also be really fun if you were to put a glaze on top of it like you would a cinnamon roll. Absolutely delicious. And this is going to become part of the rotation for me. So really loving these. Now I want to move on to our zucchini applesauce cake. I'm using some canned applesauce that we make from scratch. Absolutely delicious. Love this so much. I think this is what makes the this recipe so fun, is that we get to use a lot of our own ingredients here. Of course, adding in a ton of that extra zucchini. But I am going to bake this in the oven, let it cool, and then top it with a cream cheese frosting. All of my cream cheese frosting recipes, the base is the same. It's 1 block of cream cheese, 1 stick of butter, a splash of vanilla extract, and then I just add in powdered sugar until it gets to the consistency that I like. Now for our zucchini muffins, I'm actually taking just a regular chocolate chip zucchini muffin recipe and adding in 1 banana. It gives it a little bit of that banana flavor, but not like super overpowering banana-y. And of course, you could change that by adding in like 2 bananas or 3 bananas. But this will be in the rotation as well. I really enjoy these. The kids really like these as well. I was just playing around with a little bit of not recipe testing, but recipe testing, if that makes any sense. The recipe also calls for a 1/4 cup of milk. I did not add that to this because I added in that extra banana. It kind of gave it a little bit of extra something. I just didn't think it needed the milk, and it baked up totally fine. And then here we are adding that cream cheese frosting to the top of our spiced applesauce zucchini cake. This is absolutely delicious. It's a family favorite. I have brought in this exact dish to family barbecues and things like that. It's a great like dish to pass. Super fun, super delicious, and it does give you that fall kind of taste of something that's a little bit different than like a typical banana bread or something, or like an apple pie, but you still get all of those really warm fall flavors. Like I said, all of these recipes will be linked down below if you are interested. Of course, I will catch you guys in another video, and happy baking.